Breakfast at the Ron Beach. Most of our group is already up loading the bus, but I wanted to just show you what everybody had here for breakfast at Ron Beach. This is a fantastic breakfast, by the way. All these different cheeses and fruits and yogurts. And then we'll come over here to the buffet table. It's kind of depleted now. And here is Israel. Hello, Israel. Good morning. Now you're on video. Thanks for taking again, Mr. Steve. Thanks for taking good care of our people.
Thank you very much, sir.
It's always a great time here.
I'm glad all the time to help.
Thank you. We'll see you in June. And there's Amir, getting his last minute snacks before we leave. I'm going to get over here so I can see you better. Now the light's right. Okay. So any good words for the people today?
We have a good plan today. We have a good plan. We're going on the boat this morning. We're going to have Mass at St. Peter's Church over the house of Peter where Jesus laid his head. We're going to have St. Peter fish for lunch and a trip to Jerusalem with solemn entry to the Holy Sepulchre.
Great day.
All right.
Amen. Blessed Virgin, my Queen and my Mother, I give myself entirely to you, and in proof of my affection, I give you my eyes, my ears, my tongue, my heart, my whole being without reserve. Since I am your own, keep me and guard me as your property and possession. Abandonment to God's providence. My Lord and my God, into your hands I abandon the past and the present and the future, what is small and what is great, what amounts to a little and what amounts to a lot, things temporal and things eternal. Amen.
An ancient nail, then another one. We cleaned it a bit. We discovered wood. We looked again and realized it's a boat. We moved along wood.
Here's boat number 1, and over there is boat number 2. Line. Listen carefully in the gospel to the last line he reads. It'll say, and Jesus spoke these words in the synagogue in Capernaum.
Isn't this exciting? Can you believe where you are? Yeah, and you're going to go home and say, I can't believe I was really there. Was I really there? I have to go again just to prove I really was. That's why I came my second time.
We're now in the Sea of Galilee in a boat looking at the land where Jesus lived, all along this coast. That right there is the Church of the Primacy of Peter. Now we're going to have fishermen give us a demonstration.
One, two, three. One more.
Hey guys, hey Dan, Nick, Sam, Cece, Michael, John, and Jim, Edward. Take care.
Over the hill the first time in 1995, and Janet was shocked. Her first comment was, "What is that? That's no sea, that's a wimpy pond." We have lakes like this that we go camping around us. No big deal. But here in the Middle East, this is a lot of water. And it's 13 miles long from one end to the other, north to south, 13 miles long, and it's 8 miles wide at the widest area. It has many names. It's called the Sea of Galilee, the Sea of Kinneret, Lake Gennesaret, Lake Tiberias. All of these names, Lake Tiberias because of the sea, Gennesaret because where we're staying at Gennesar, is a biblical area called Gennesaret. So this is also called the Sea of Gennesaret. It's called the Sea of Galilee because this whole area is Galilee. And it's called Gennesaret because it's the shape of a harp. When David played the harp or the lyre, it was called a kinar. So because if you look at it, it's the shape of a harp. It got the name Gennesaret or kinar. And that's one of the names of it as well. It's 160 feet deep at its deepest point. 70% of the water that is used in Israel comes out of the sea. So whether we're down all the way in Jerusalem, when you flush the toilet, the sea goes down. Somebody said, I'm glad it doesn't go up.
Hey babe, love you. Here's my certificate that I'm an official fisherman on the Sea of Galilee. See ya. Bye-bye.
We've just arrived in Capernaum for Mass. And in the center of the church is the house of St. Peter, right below here. That's the house of St. Peter where he lived with Jesus for 3 years.
Unlike your ancestors who lived and died nonetheless, the man who feeds on this bread shall live forever. Jesus said this in the synagogue instruction at Capernaum. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
And this is that very synagogue.
Archaeological find, and it's been a source of a lot of study. What I'd like to do just briefly is to provide a little bit of background because, there's a little known fact that is a sort of self-evident proposition once it's stated, and it's this, that when you study Judaism, and especially the Torah, the 5 books of Moses,
The synagogue where Jesus
where do
taught.
you find the instruction concerning the synagogue and the rabbis and the service of the synagogue liturgy? Correct, nowhere. Your silence once again is most profound.
That lead us to this. The first one actually is in the book of Genesis chapter 3, where we have the fall of Adam and Eve. And they fell and they went into sin, and then they realized they were naked and they were hiding in the bushes, and God's walking in the garden looking for them, and they quickly took fig leaves and sewed them together, and they made themselves little pants for these fig leaves. I did a little study, because this is the way I love to study the Bible. Why fig leaves? Why not banana leaves? So I look up fig leaves. I have several books on biblical botany. So I looked at it. I found something very interesting about fig leaves. There's the sap in the fig tree that causes itching and dermatitis when it touches human skin. So Adam and Eve make little pants out of fig leaves. They're hiding in the bushes, scratching. God's looking for them, and he's, where are you? Where are you scratching? What's the moral? I'm going real fast. What's the moral of the story? If you try to cover your own sins, you only make it worse. You cannot cover your own sins.